You have got to be kidding me. It's been a little over a week, so of course it's time for another Master Duel ban list. And this time, we've decided to make it even crazier than the last one. Let's check out what we've got here. First up on the to be limited list, Redox, Dragon Ruler Boulders, Tidal, Dragon Ruler Waterfalls. They're bringing them back. The Rulers. Blaster's already off the list. Tempest has already been off the list. Tempest is at 3 now. So this means, did Blaster get moved to 3 or did we move to 2 or something? There's like 6 or 7 Dragon Rulers available now. And I maintain that the Dragon Rulers are safe to come off the list. Frankly, I don't know what you're doing with Dragon Rulers that you weren't doing with Kashtira better. Although, with this many Dragon Rulers, I feel like there's something interesting you could do with Kashtira and Dragon Rulers together. And of course, there's also, if you get like a critical mass of Dragon Rulers together, Dragon Link is really going to benefit from that. And Dragon Link was already one of the best decks in Master Duel. Like, it's a really good deck, and you're just giving it more support and not hitting them. But I think the Dragon Rulers are fine. Let's see what's next on the list. Performapal Monkey Board. Performapal Monkey Board. But did you get rid of Electromite? Did you get rid of Electromite before you put Monkey Board off the list? And then right next to it, Rat Pier. Huh? Rat Pier? And Barrage! So, Rat Pier at 1 is fine, right? Rat Pier at 1 is fine because its effect only matters if there's another Rat Pier in the deck. However, Zodiac Barrage and Rat Pier and the 3 Trident they got in the list like just slightly over a week ago. What are you doing? Why? Who's the Zodiac player? Who's the Zodiac player at Master Duel HQ? Like, what's going on? There's nothing added to the list. It's all things that have been taken off the list, which is really interesting because usually these lists are designed to like hit something. This just feels like they forgot to include these last time. Like, oh yeah, these could probably come off too. Just go. What's going on? I have never seen such a haphazard format as Master Duel. Like, that's the only word I have for it. It just feels like things are, and like, I guess it doesn't take effect until December 5th. I don't know when the most recent ban list took effect. I remember it came out the 22nd. It was announced the 22nd because I made a video about it. But I don't know when it like went into effect. I don't remember that. This is just so confusing to me though. Like it has been like 9 days since the last one of these was announced. And we're taking a lot of cards off the list all at once without the previous cards that we took off, because the last list had a lot of cards taken off the list. And we haven't had really a chance to see the impact of that. And now we're just taking more off. It really feels like these were meant to be taken off with the previous list, but they like forgot to put them in or something. This has happened before where there's been like a really quick follow-up list where it's like, did you just like forget or something? Were you debating on these a little bit too long and you had to get the list out? You got to get the list out. And I don't know. It's very confusing. I do like Dragon Rulers. I think Dragon Rulers are fun. I'm a little concerned about Zodiac. But honestly, I'm interested to see what happens with it. Zoo Try is a fun deck. I prefer Lyralisk Try, Bird Up, but man, there's some things in here that are like a little concerning as far as like the power level. It's not Rat Pier. It's the Barrage. The Barrage is what's really getting me. It's the Monkey Board. There's a lot of Dragon Rulers off the list. I feel like we maybe should have seen what 3 Trident did before we did Zodiac Barrage. I feel like we should have seen what 3 Tempest did before we got Redux and Tidal off. I feel like we should have banned Electromite a long time ago. And Monkey Board could have come off just fine then. Monkey Board could be at 3 if Electromite's gone. I don't care. Yeah. This one was a strange one. It's not a huge one, which I normally wouldn't react to it, but it's such a bizarre one. I had to. Obviously I knew them ahead of time. It wasn't really like a first reaction, but I just had to get these thoughts out because it's like rattling around in my head because I'm just like staring at it, and the more I think about it, the more confused I am. I mean, like, okay, why are the Dragon Rulers off the list when Galaxy Tomahawk is still legal? Why is Galaxy Tomahawk still legal in a format with Kashtira? That's really the real question. It's so bizarre. Master Duel is like determined to not ban as much as possible. Like they don't care about powerful cards. They care about consistency. That's the only thing they seem to care about when they're making these. Well, not the only thing. They care about consistency to a much higher degree than they care about like fairness as far as like cards go. Like Rongonimiad can be off the list for like forever. Rongonimiad all day, every day, because it's really hard to set up. Even at its most playable level, it was still pretty hard to set up. You were not seeing it super often, except for like the early days of Master Duel. Like once we kind of moved past it fairly quickly, but it was still like, it's still like a problem though, right? Like in my mind, it's still a fucking problem. If you're seeing it at all, it's a problem. Like these like kind of things, like another good Galaxy Tomahawk, another good example. Like if you have to sit through a goddamn Galaxy Tomahawk combo, that shouldn't happen. Even if it only happens once in the blue moon, it shouldn't happen, right? I just don't like that. Like, it's small comfort to the person who loses to the Galaxy Tomahawk combo. You know, it's small comfort to the person who gets Rongonimiad. Small comfort to the person who gets 3 Trident Zodiac Barrage beaten in by Zodiacs. I don't know. But yeah, Barrage and Rat Pier is really more of a consistency boost to Zodiac than I think they realize. Especially with 3 Trident as well for like more recovery. I don't know. I'm definitely interested to see what people do with the Dragon Rulers. I think there's a lot of cool things you can do with Dragon Rulers. Not interested in seeing what people do with Monkey Board. I fucking hate pendulum piles. I like pendulum archetypes. I like Dynamists. Dynamists are really cool. I like Sulfur are neat. The Zark stuff looks really cool, but man, the pendulum pile is just so boring. And then the Zodiacs, I'll pull out my tri. Hey, you know what? If the Zodiacs are good, if the Zodiacs like bring Tri-Brigade back, I'm all in, because I actually have Tri-Brigade cards and I wouldn't have to craft new cards. That'd be neat. I like that. Well, thank you so much for watching and hearing my thoughts, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye. Hey there. Thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money you have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You could also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any single, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to start supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!